Hello everyone, my name is Ziyu. I'm from the city of Chengdu in China. Currently, I live and work in Beijing. For me, participating in this competition is a good way to think outside the box from my job and design an architecture in a more ideal form. Moreover, I think to design a children's house is a very meaningful humanitarian theme. Also, it would be a super cool opportunity to compete with hundreds of talented and skilled young designers worldwide in this competition. I think yes, a lot. Back in school, I had a few studios focused on humanitarian issues and social equities and how architecture could work as a social infrastructure, which I was really interested in. The children's house is quite different in scale, typology, and program from what I'm usually working with now. However, I think it's a good chance for me to reflect on what makes a fundamental and basic building that is helpful to people in need. My design is based on the duality of openness versus enclosure. For kids who are challenged with malnutrition, on the one hand, I think it is important to provide a space where they feel safely sheltered with intimacy. On the other hand, open and outdoor space which encourage kids to play and communicate is necessary for them to regain physical and mental health. Beside that, I think the children's house is not going to be an isolated building, but a public space that can be shared with the whole village, which is also reflected in the canopy entrance space and the terraces of the design. Well, I'm definitely very happy and grateful with the result, for sure. Winning the first prize is beyond my expectation. I enjoyed the theme of the competition, the process, and I'm also pretty happy with my final design. Winning the prize is one thing, but what more important is to enjoy your work and to think deeper on what's behind the topic. It reminds me of Le Corbusier's famous point of a house is a machine for living. I think in these situations, architecture works more as a device or a vessel, which is easy to deploy and can provide fundamental and necessary functions that will support communities suffered from disadvantages or emergencies. It is also an important social intervention in gaining equal and righteous resources for people in need. I think NGOs like Balouo Salo plays a very important role in solving social issues like children malnutrition. Governments and institutions are major forces in these areas, of course. However, I think there are always corners where they cannot reach far enough or become lagging behind due to delaying of policies or the unequal distribution of very limited resources that decreases the effectiveness of assistance, etc. In these circumstances, I think NGOs will become very crucial in tending the ignored areas, people, and issues. Last of all, I want to express my gratitude to the competition organizers and all the juries. Thank you very much, and also thank you everyone for listening. Ciao.